We have seen the machine learning life cycle at the high level. Also, we've seen the machine learning in the machine learning what are the personas involved and the operation the each personas will take care and what kind of tools we can use in AWS. And it presents us challenge of building the machine learning model at a scale. We need a standard MLOps practices. But the MLOps comes with the different separate challenges. All the MLOps can provide a valuable tools to help to scale your business and bring the machine learning model or the artificial intelligence product. You may face certain issues to integrate the machine learning operation into your current machine learning practices. First, it starts with the project management. Okay, the ML projects involve the data scientist, and we end up in working with the cross account team. Like they end up in working with the development developers to call the data science model as an via API, and you may work with the product owners, understand the business requirement, and translate the business problem into the technical requirement. It is very important to have a proper project management who can work collaborative with all the personas. The next one, of course, the communication is key any project. Okay, so to build a successful ML project, we need all the stakeholders to work together. I think we have seen this many times. Since it's a involve the process, people and practice, so the communication and collaboration is everything. Then to bring the value of the MLOps, we need to make sure that everything is built out of the code. Okay, you if you are building the crawling the data from internet for any use case, and if you have a long experimental cycle, make sure you are building everything via code. Let's say if you are building a data uh, call wrangling the data from internet and processing a data and storing to the S3 as a raw data, and then again you are reading the data, process the data, and bring us a corrected data for your machine learning model as an input. Make sure this pipeline, this cycle, a repetitive cycle was built as infrastructure as a code. Okay, and this is for the data. And at this next level, the model, if you are reading the data and training the data with your model, and you are doing hyperparameter optimization, and you are testing with the data and evaluating the data and store the model to the artifact, again this pipeline that we have going to see in our stage maker pipeline demo, we need to make sure everything is code. Okay, and if you're building the infrastructure, let's say if you are building your separate code commit, code build, or code pipeline, use your favorite infrastructure as a code, or using a CloudFormation or a CDK, or if you want to go for a cloud agnostics like a Terraform, you are make sure you are building infrastructure code. And if you have a configuration work between the environment, make sure that is also code. You can use the app config to store your configuration, or you can use the system manager parameter store to keep your configuration. And since this machine learning lifecycle has a multiple iteration between the data, machine learning model, and the productionalizing the model, make sure that all the lifecycle you build this complete pipeline as a code, and this is everything as a code. And as I touched upon this, the CI/CD is very important, and you make sure that you were working with the multiple team members, have a proper trunk management we have covered in our first section, and the make sure the pipeline code also versioned. And if you want to revoke the pipeline, you need to use your CI/CD to roll back your pipeline code. This will really save a lot of time, and integrating this practice into your existing system is really tough. So these are the existing challenge. Then the monitoring and logging. Any application, if you look at the if you're building any web application, you think what are all the monitoring and the logging we do? We all mostly log monitor the throughput, and latency or experience of the page, use the APM or functionality of the page. But the machine learning model in the production monitoring bring a different level of challenges. Okay, make sure it met the baseline of the model, baseline you have kept, and how frequently you want to retrain the model, whether the accuracy is met all the time. Is there any model drift happen, or is it the infrastructure where you're hosting your inference is facing a throughput issue, or it need a bigger instance? And make sure you are doing auto scaling to scale based on your payload and the demand to bring cost optimization. And what is the quality of your data and model. So the monitoring and logging is really needed, and AWS provide the robust tools, CloudWatch, and you can use SageMaker experiments, and recently the SageMaker Shadow. So those all play an important role in at the observability of the machine learning model. And integrating this into your existing machine learning practice is a different another level of challenges. Now we are talking about all the challenges. I'm going to give a quick demo on how the SageMaker is addressing these challenges, and how we can use the pre-built templates or pre-built code to develop your machine learning pipeline. Okay, here we mostly touched upon the pipeline. We'll start with a small demo of pipeline. Stay tuned. Let's go to the demo section.